There we go.
I like these teeth.
You like these teeth, baby?
I think they look good.
Yes, they do look good.
So at least they make me drool.
Right.
Dribble running out of it, yeah.
I'll say hi.
Hot. Yeah.
Alright, let's start all over again.
They put the teeth back in again now.
We've got to do a blooper reel.
What a tooth
Have I got like...
I've got a tooth one?
Yes.
Hi. What? Oh, I'm dribbling. Hi everyone, I'm Brendan.
And I'm Karen.
And together we're Fox and Rabbit. We're filming this, our 10th FlossTube, on Halloween, on the 31st of October. Hence our look.
Yes. This is not our usual Sunday attire.
Yeah, see my pussy, oozy.
I tried to make it look like something had taken a big chunk out of Brendan's face.
So this is what we normally look like without makeup on.
So happy Halloween, everybody. We hope you're having a lot of fun. We just love Halloween. I just wait all year for this day. So we're very excited to actually have our video due on today, on Halloween.
And if I'm squinting, it's because I can't wear glasses with this makeup on, so I'm squinting to try and see what's going on.
So Bren's a bit blind. Yeah. By the time this actually gets loaded up, we will either be in the middle of or we'll have finished our Halloween Zoom stitch along with everybody. We've got a lot of people coming. We didn't expect so many people to want to join us. So if it all goes well, and as I said, it's later on, so we don't know at the time this is being videoed whether it was a success or not. But if it all goes well, we'll probably look at doing maybe one a month. If anyone wants to join us. So yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun in a little bit. So
and during the Zoom stitch along, I'll have my brain wig on as well.
Yeah.
I've taken it off because every time I move my head, it falls off.
Yeah, Brent had a wig. It didn't fit his head properly.
No, which is normally things are too small for my head because I've got a big buff head. But in this case, it was too big for my head and kept sliding off.
So funny. So we have a brainless zombie just here. So yeah.
So it hasn't been that much of a week for us. Obviously, lockdown is sort of lifted for us here in Australia. We've been going out and enjoying ourselves. We've got a bit of a break at the moment. Our linen went missing.
Oh, what a nightmare that was.
Yeah, 890 pounds or 400 something kilos of linen went missing. DHL lost it there for a little while. Then they damaged all the packaging, and we've.
Oh, it's been a big 2 weeks, especially this last week's been very difficult. We're actually less stressed at the moment because it's actually been repacked and is back on its way to us. But DHL, it was so bad that Zweigar have actually asked us not to use DHL again. So so we're looking for a different courier. So we're not quite sure what we're going to do there. But that was a bit of a hard start for a week, wasn't it? We didn't know where it was. They basically didn't know, and yeah, so
if anyone knows a good air courier capable of handling large packages. Yeah,
if anyone can recommend anyone. I know there's FedEx, UPS, there's quite a few brands actually looking into. So so that was that caused quite a few, that probably caused us to look a bit like this during the week. So whereas we would normally have a good week and a half of dyeing under our belt by now, it won't be arriving until Monday. Well, we hope Monday, Tuesday.
Probably Tuesday, yeah. It hasn't left Germany yet.
Yeah, but once it leaves Germany, it tends to get here quite quickly.
Yeah, it should leave tonight. It should get on a plane tonight. It should go to Japan, from Germany to Japan, and then from Japan to here. So hopefully we'll have it Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah. So we will just be head down, bottoms up, getting that all cut, serged and dyed and out ASAP. It's just, as I said, we're a lot less stressed now, but it was it was a very stressful few days. So yeah, so thank you to everybody who, Brendan put some rather funny thing on Instagram, but it wasn't very funny. So thank you to everybody who was concerned. So.
Yeah, I just don't know how they can lose a package that big, but they did for a couple of days.
Oh, we couldn't believe it. Yeah. Anyway, all good. It's back on its way. You've got to look at glass half full now. So let's just get it here so I can get stuck into cutting and getting it ready for you. Yeah. So.
But we've been stitching a little bit over the last 2 weeks.
Yep.
But most of it we can't show you because it's been sent out as gifts. So
all our Halloween exchanges.
Yeah.
We do quite a few of them every year.
So they'll start popping up on different people's Instagrams over the next couple of days, hopefully.
Yep.
But I did finish something.
Yes,
well,
Brendan had a big finish.
I didn't actually finish it. I gave up.
No, you chose to
I chose
finish.
to edit the design.
He chose to finish where his needle stopped.
Yeah, so I finished my mermaid.
Of Salem Bay.
So it's a primitive hair, the Mermaid of Salem Bay, on their shipwreck fabric. I decided not to put the writing on there. I started to stitch the writing, and it took away from the.
Yeah, you actually had the first few
design.
words. You actually did a frogging there.
Yeah.
Brendan did a few of the part of the words, and it was over the ship. And he said, "What do you think?" And I could tell he didn't really like it. And I said, "Well, I think it's taking away from the lovely ship printed fabric." So yeah, and so yeah, now that we're oh, I've got to actually get the things, the framing too. So we actually had some framing done finally this week. It's been a long time since we've had any framing done. So everyone's open now. So Brendan will be able to drop that one off next week to get framed. Okay, so I've been wanting to get this framed ever since we got the model back. But this is Mary Morgan, and she's now finally framed. It looks so beautiful framed. I don't know that the colours are ever done justice on the video, but it's so bright and cheery, and there's quite a few people doing a stitch along for this one. I think it's officially starting on the 1st of November, but quite a few people have started. So that's Mary Morgan's. She's a Welsh sampler, and she finally has a frame, so I'm thrilled about that. And our other little one, these were two of our expo releases. As I said, we just put sort of like, what did you put, virtual...
Yeah, fake frames.
Fake frames just for our cover photos. So we'll probably get our cover photos redone because the colour wasn't showing up right with the linen or anything. So, and this little beauty is Sarah Farquharson.
You gotta be careful how you say
I
that.
know, you gotta be very careful. She's a little beauty too, and she's just so much easier to show now that she's got a frame as well. She's very, very sweet.
I like my teeth.
Oh my gosh. It's been fun tonight, let me tell you. Today.
I've got 2 shirts.
Sorry?
I've got 2 shirts.
2 sets. You can't get the bottom ones in, can you, baby?
No, I can't get the top ones in.
Oh my goodness. For any Australians, it sort of reminds you of the Les Patterson character when he has his teeth in.
Yeah, thankfully they only cost $2.
For anyone overseas, do a search for Sir Les Patterson. He's a character that Barry Humphries does over here. And it's like a zombie Les Patterson. But anyway. So yeah. So that's pretty much our week. It's just we've been having a little bit of downtime because we are waiting on this shipment of linen to come. We have been getting a lot of the designer linens out. So we've got enough linen we can dye and get some of the design requests. Because Nashville's coming up in 4 months' time. We've had a lot of requests for our linen, which is just wonderful. So that's all winging its way overseas at the moment. Yeah, so that's basically what we've been doing.
What have you been stitching?
And what have I been stitching? Okay, so I didn't get as much done as I want to because I did have to get all those little ornaments and things done. But I wanted to finish the spooky countdown by the primitive hair, but I didn't get it finished. In fact, I only got like the first almost 2 lines done. But I'm absolutely thrilled with this, and this is what I'm going to be stitching in our Zoom stitch along today. So I love that so much, and it's actually quite a quick stitch, but because I had to put it down and get onto our ornament stitching, it's horrible when you're really enjoying something. I hate putting it down to do something else, but it had to be done. I'm trying to think of that. The name has escaped me for this one. This is the primitive needle. Bren's going to have to insert the name of this because it's completely flown out of my head and I don't have the chart in front of me. But that's that little one. And again, I think I was hoping to get that finished by today, but I didn't have time yet. It's actually a very quick little stitch, this one too. The only thing about it is there's all the letters and the numbers, and every single one of them you've got to change colours. So while it's a very fast little stitch, it's time consuming because there's a lot of colour changes in it. So that's done with the called for colours. So they were the only two things I stitched on apart from the ornaments. Oh no, I beg your pardon. Thank you, Bren. What is it? I don't even know what number we're up to. 2, 4, 6, 7. Part 7.
8.
Was it part 8? 7 if you don't include the border. 8 if you include the border of the Cryptid Sale by the Witchy Stitcher. The Frogman of the Loveland Frogman at the bottom was the latest.
Still no Bigfoot, so I'm
still
on
no
strike.
Bigfoot. It was just gutted. It's so funny. It's actually becoming funny now because every time I try to stitch them in the day, and they're quite quick stitches, and every time I post a photo of it on our Instagram account, nobody ever says anything about the stitching. It's all like, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for Brennan. Poor Witchy Stitcher. She must be
I think she's doing it deliberately now.
She must be sick of hearing where's Bigfoot. Yeah, so I'm thrilled to bits with that. We've actually got a week off now. So the Friday that's just gone, yesterday, or 2 days ago, I've lost track of days, we've got a week off. So she does that every, I think, 4 weeks so everyone can have a catch up. And then I think at Christmas, there's going to be a 2-week break for Christmas and New Year's. So both that's going to be fun. But I'm actually keeping up to date on that. I'm thrilled to bits. So can't wait to see what's released next Friday. So yeah, so that was everything I've been stitching on. We thought we'd do a little bit of a different thing today. A few people have been asking me about all the different charts I have because I showed quite a few last video. So I thought, well, because Brent and I haven't done a huge amount of stitching this week, I thought it might do a bit of a chart parade, but it's probably going to take a while. So if you're happy for me to do that, I've got a whole pile of Halloween charts. As I think I've said before, this is my favourite type of stitching. I stitch Halloween all year round, so it's just extra fun in October because a lot of new releases come out. But I've got an absolute pile here. So
you probably want to pause the video.
Yep.
Go to the bathroom if you need to go to the bathroom.
Glass of wine.
Get a
Here
glass
we go
of wine
again.
or a margarita or a coffee.
There's a big enabling session on the way.
Because Karen's got a massive pile there.
Yeah.
Massive pile.
It's not being bought today or anything. This is like quite a few years collecting. Well, why don't you just show the one that you got?
Well, this will take a whole 10 seconds. Because I only bought one. And it's from Autumn Lane. And it's called The Collectors.
That's very cool. Autumn Lane Stitchery.
So it's a bit spooky.
Very cool.
That was me.
Very cool.
That's my Halloween parade.
That's Brendan's. Okay. Oh, honestly, I don't even know where to start. Oh, by the way, I'm hoping they're not going to start crying. We actually had to put the dogs to bed for a little bit because Lily
is falling off.
Lily got it's the lights. Lily got a bit of a fright. She was a bit scared with the makeup. She doesn't quite understand, so we had to put them to bed. So we might grab them. I don't know. She was a bit scared. So I don't really want to freak her out until we get all this off.
They're crying.
Yeah, I know. Okay, well, so they're out. So let's just see whether they're going to be well behaved or not. I'm trying to avoid looking at Lily. Oh, she doesn't understand, Brendan. Look.
But Peachy loves us.
Hi, Peach. What's going on, darling? You don't care that Mummy and Daddy look different, do you, darling? Hey? No. I don't know where Lily is. I think she's running a mile.
No, she's here too.
Oh, poor Lily. Come on, sweetheart.
Here's Lily. She's grown a lot.
Oh, no licking Daddy's face, darling. No.
She's grown a lot since you've last seen her.
Hi, darling. What's going on? You're not scared anymore.
She's 4.5 months old now.
Yeah. She's a grown-up girl.
Yeah, I know we look weird.
She's not too... No, don't lick Daddy's face. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. So, yeah. Well, she doesn't look as scared as she did before. She literally saw me coming down the hallway and ran. It was the funniest thing. Hi, Peach. Yeah, so I'll pick up the threads off the floor because Lily loves threads. Righto, let's get going with the chart parade. In no particular order, I've just got them all piled in here, so I hope I don't bore anyone. Okay, first one. I do like to take my... I usually can't stand the plastic. I should have done that beforehand. This one is called The Raven by La-Di-Da. And as I said, I won't keep you too long on each chart. We'll just go through them. This one is called Fall Frolic by the Scarlet House. I don't know whether you'd actually say that that's a Halloween one, but it's certainly autumny and lots of like black squirrels and things, so I classified that one as Halloween. Okay, some of these I have shown you in previous videos, but there's a lot of people who wouldn't have seen them as well, so I'm just going to grab them all and go for it. This one I just love. This is going to my rotation for next year. This one's called All Souls Vilanden, and it's by a company called Quiltify Design. So it's very, very cute. I think Lily can actually smell all the candy and everything we have for the kids tonight. So, Lily. Anyway, this is going to be a fun thing. Righto, this one. It was exclusively designed by Doreen Jones. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Is Doreen or Dureen? I'm not quite sure. For Lakeside Needlecraft. This is a PDF you can get directly from Lakeside Needlecraft, and it's called Spooky Halloween. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Getting Brent to die on a piece of linen for that one. Another one. This one is called Something Wicked 2. Banner and Viscornu from Sue Hillis Designs. Poor Brendan, he's going to have 1 million edits in this one, so they've now been put to bed with like a Scooby snack, so hopefully that'll keep her quiet for the next half hour or so.
I don't know what she was trying to get off the bench.
I don't know either.
There's nothing there.
I think she could smell that there was candy there and then it was put away, but she remembered it was there. I'm not sure. Okay, next one is With Thy Needle and Thread. This is a basket full of autumn time, and it's a cute one. Of anything with a witch. This one from Brenda. Stacey Nash Primitives, Thistles and Spells Pin Keep. Stacey does Halloween so well. I've got actually Halloween at Hollyberry Farm somewhere too, but I couldn't put my hands on it tonight. That's another really good one. I don't know whether you would call this one Halloween, but this is one that I want to do soon. It's called Earthly Treasures by my friend Paulette from Plum Street Samplers. Paulette also does Halloween really, really well. Is that one? Bren's just looking as if to say, well, what am I going to do? I told him he should grab a pile and do it with me, but he's not doing that. So this one's by The Little Stitcher, and it's called Three Pumpkins Ladies. Three pumpkin ladies.
I'll just sit here and look pretty.
Just don't scare the children, Bren.
My scar.
You should go a little closer so they can see your lovely face. We don't even know whether they're going to get any kids calling this year or not, because we've only just come out of lockdown, so there's still a lot of hesitancy around. I'm sure the kids all want to go out and trick or treat, but we have got so much candy there. Brendan's he's almost hoping they don't come so he can eat it all. But
it's all the things I like we bought.
Yeah, so he just made sure it's everything he likes. So yeah, we're hoping the kids get out. It's been a long time lockdown. They're only just starting to go back to school, so let's hope. Oh, just just want to make sure my wig doesn't fall off. Okay, so back onto this. This is a Fancy Blacket Witch's Brew, and it's by Pineberry Lane.
Bits of my face are falling off.
Well, baby, you are a zombie and you're meant to be decaying, so...
I'm doing it before everyone's eyes. There's little bits of me falling into my lap.
Oh, dear. Can you tell I rushed his makeup today? So, because we've got to get everything ready for the Zoom thing. So, anyway, okay, this one's called Halloween Sampler by Cottage Garden Samplings. This was called Halloween Sampler, and I've got Halloween Sampler 2 here as well. Love this one. Love that one. I'm going to stitch that one on our tornado fabric. Another one by Brenda Gervais, who also, from With Thy Needle and Thread, she also does Halloween really well. This is Bobbing for Pumpkins. Gosh, I hope I'm not boring everybody with this. But anyway. That one I'll show you next because I'm actually stitching on that one. This one I'm starting next on the 1st. This is Midnight Run by Blackbird Designs. Love it. Just another one I'm actually in the middle of stitching, which is Away We Ride by Blackbird Designs. Actually, I've got quite a few Blackbird ones here in a row. So, Winds of Autumn, full of autumn designs and Halloween designs. Fabulous, fabulous book. Probably my favourite. This one and the Sewing Club are my two favourite Blackbird Designs books. That one, another one, oops daisy, another one, Cats on Parade by Blackbird Designs. As I said, I've been collecting these for years. So now this one's another book by Blackbird. This is called Sisters, but in it, that's Sisters, that's the cover. But in it is a really, really cool, there we go. This one's called At First Cock's Crow, and it's beautiful. Love that one.
What a way to wreck a book.
It's my book, Brendan. I can wreck it anyway I like.
Wow.
Anyway.
Not that you have any in my book.
This one's called Casting a Spell, and my friend Andrea kindly, when she moved back from the States, she actually brought me back the box to put this in. So I've still got to wait till I stitch it first, and then I'll paint it all black and distress it. So I've got the box to put this in, and this one's Casting a Spell by Blackbird Designs. I can hear something dripping.
Something's ticking.
Is it ticking or dripping? It's not raining, so must be ticking. This one's an oldie but goodie. This one's Halloween Greetings by Blackbird Designs. I've had that one for a long, long time. The dripping's gone now, so... Ooh, spooky. Must be the ghost. This one's Halloween Eve by Blackbird Designs. Love that one too. There's a quilt book of theirs that's similar to that too that I would like to make one of the quilts in. This one I just got recently. I know the Birds of a Feather. I don't think they're designing anymore, but there are some of their charts that are still available because I know I bought this recently. This one is called Remember Me. I love this. Isn't that cool? I love this. It's oh, I hope I'm not showing the chart on the back there. This is Remember Me by Birds of a Feather. Isn't that just the spookiest, coolest thing? Hopefully that whatever that is ticking or dripping, I hope that's not playing too loudly. Okay, this one is a cutie. This is by Madame Chantilly, and it's called Halloween Week. It's a gorgeous one. And this one came out by With Thy Needle and Thread this year. This is a cute little book, and it's called Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee. I haven't had a chance to stitch anything out of this year because we didn't get it that long ago, so I'll be, that's a good one for presents and stuff, so we'll be probably stitching quite a few of those for our prezzies for next year. This little one, well, this was ours. This was our Cat Magic from one of our expo releases. You can now get that one by PDF on our Fox and Rabbit website. The shops have all got it as well, but now that all the shops have got it, we've got that one up for download. Okay, this cool little one too. This is by, sorry, I've got to make sure my wig doesn't fall off. This one's by Thistles, and it's called...
Can always wear mine.
Oh yeah, no, that's gross.
Well, it's a cool
That
wig.
one's got...
Look, it's a cool wig. Mm-hmm. It's even got brains. The first time you had brains.
Are you going to put it on again, are you?
No, because it just falls off. But it's pretty cool.
That's what he did have on his head before we started filming.
A brain mullet. That's why I was wearing.
That's what it looked. That's why he's got his Jack Daniels shirt on.
Yeah, because I was a redneck zombie.
Oh, Brent! God, I would insult half the world. But anyway, we actually went to the factory our first year after National Needlework Market. So that was a fun day. Okay, this one's by Thistles. It's called Broom Keeps. This was a very popular expo release. Love that one. Love that one. And this is a cutie by Hands On Design. I think Anne, our friend Anne Beale, I think it was Anne, finished stitching this the other day. This is called Shadow Moon. A lot of stitching in that one, but I think that'll be really, really pretty. So, and we'll keep on going. This is called Grim Gourds by Plum Street Samples. This is an oldie of Paulette's, but I just love her early designs. They're different to her current style, which is obviously fabulous, but so were those early charts. Okay, then we've got Butternut. This was another expo release. This is called Butternut House Pink Heap. Stupid me, didn't even realise this was a Halloween one until I saw all the jack-o'-lanterns at the bottom. So that's been a very popular release from Expo. Love that one. That's a lot of stitching in that one, but it'll be worth it. A lot of heavy blocked-in stitching. This one I am desperate to start. This one's Autumn on Lazy. Sorry, I'm not going to take them all out of the bags because there's so many it's going to take me. I normally take them out of the bags to show you, but it's going to take me forever to get them all back in. So this is Autumn on Lazy Bear Mountain by Kathy Barrick. Try not to get any glare. That is just magnificent. I love that one. I want to start that one next month. Like I said, I stitch Halloween all year round, so that's not a problem for me. This is a cute little one by the Witchy Stitcher. It's called The Witch is in V2. It's a cute one. Nice quick little one. Cute, quick little one to do. Everyone's got their pens and paper writing these down. This one I've had for quite a while, but again, I think we talked about Prairie Moon last video. This one's Thine is the Trick and the Treat. So it's now available again as a PDF download. Love that one too. I love anything sort of Halloween Quakerish book. And Praiseworthy Stitches always does Halloween so well. This is Mr. Bones Starlight Ballroom. That's one of theirs, and I've got a few more here. We've also got Blue Moon Manor. These look like so much fun. I've not actually stitched one of these ones, so I'm actually looking forward to doing that. And I had another one of theirs. Where was that? Oh, that must be just the two. I thought I had a third one there. Another one by Birds of a Feather. This one's Thank You Baby.
Let's get rid of this pile.
It's going to be an avalanche there in a minute.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. I know. Won't it be fun putting all these away? That's for Monday. This one's another Birds of a Feather. This one's called Lost Spirits. Again, I think a couple of these are still available. Lost Spirits. Thank you.
I can tell you own a store.
Yeah, oh yeah, I was going to say, well, you got to remember we've had a needlework shop for 20 years.
All the stuff is stolen.
I haven't stolen.
That's why the store never makes a profit.
Just a whole one, hardly.
It's all the profits for the last 10 years here. Sitting
in front of me. This one is the Drawn Thread. I love all of the Drawn Threads Halloween. I've got a cute little one back here from my friend Carol that I think I was out of. And in fact, it was one of the ones out of this chart. This one's called Chillin'. They are they're a lot of fun. I've got a whole heap of other Halloween ones by the Drawn Thread. I didn't bring them all out because we'll be here all night. We're going to be as it is. So, okay, this one is Silhouettes Quaker by Teresa Kogut. This was this an expo release? If it wasn't an expo release, it might have been expo from back in March. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember, but it's certainly this year. And I do love that one. I'd have this one all kitted up, ready to go too. Okay, another one by Stacey Nash. This one was also a market release. This one's called Jack-o'-lantern, Sewing Pocket and Chatelaine. I think Stacey does everything primitive and Halloween so well. Another one by Birds of a Feather. My favourite that's no longer really available would be just about anything by the Primitive Needle, but Birds of a Feather is a close second. But again, I think a couple of these might still be available, so just check with your local shop. This one's called All Hallows Night by Birds of a Feather. Again, don't look like they'd take very long to stitch. I'm just going to have to get someone to dye me some fabric for these. Ugh. Okay, this one is Whispered by the Wind. A friend sent me this one. It's called Beneath the Harvest Moon. That's a spooky one. And they have a couple on the back too that I'd like to get to, which are very spooky. I'm going through them as quick as I can. Okay, this one's Blackwater Hollow Sample. Oh, they're cool. A lot of black stitching. You might like to do that one for me.
No.
No? Okay. Blackwater Hollow Sampler. Another Stacey Nash. I'm going to rock through these fairly quickly.
You need to lift them up a little bit.
Oh, okay, sorry. My arms just aren't long enough.
You've got short arms.
Short arms. Two Pumpkins Bright. This was an expo release by Hello from Liz Matthews. I never know how close I need to put it to the camera either. Hopefully you can see these okay. Isn't that cute? Love that one. That's a cute one. You're going to stitch one of these for me, Brendan.
No.
Now these were two other expo releases along with Brendan's collector's one. This one is Something Wicked. This is from Autumn Lane Stitchery. This is Something Wicked This Way Comes. And this one is gorgeous. This is called Hocus Pocus.
You didn't show me those ones.
Have you seen this ones?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Otherwise they would have gone on this pile.
They would have gone on your pile. I thought so. Oh, they're going on your pile. They would look really good on your I can't think of the Ancient Ruin fabric.
So they're on my pile, not yours.
They're on your pile now, baby. Aren't they cool? Yeah, I thought they looked very like you. What's yours is mine and vice versa. Okay, this one is just one I found online. This was a downloadable chart by Thread Sewer. Looks like it was 2022. It's just called Double Double. Real quick little one when I was looking for some quick sort of ones to do for the gifts I had to stitch. So I didn't end up stitching it, but I will keep that one there for next year. I'm getting through them fairly quickly. This one is The Witchy Stitcher, Salem Remembered. Put them up high. That one's similar to my primitive needle one, but isn't it? That one's gone on your pile too? Okay. What about that one? Do you like that one too?
Not as much.
Well, it's a Salem Witch one. Brendan loves everything to do with the Salem Witch trials. He has a relative who was locked away to be trialed.
No, he was convicted of being a witch.
He was convicted of being a witch, and he escaped, and then I think he was recaptured, and I think he was about to be hanged just when the whole thing was, resolved, and the hanging stopped. So. Yeah, so he loves everything to do with Salem and the witch trials. This one is called by Twin Peak Primitives and it's Halloween in Black. That's a good one too. Plus you love stitching in black too, don't you? You want that one as well?
No, I don't want that one.
Not that one? Okay, staying on my pile. Okay. A friend of mine recommended this one recently and I love it. It's Willow Hill Samplings and it's Autumn Alphabet. It's very, very cute. Once again, don't think that one will take very long to stitch.
I've got a really itchy face, but I'm too afraid to scratch it because my face will fall off.
Oh dear. Brendan's also allergic to latex. And I'm a little bit worried that the scarf material that I used...
The blood stuff is
Something's got latex in it, I think, so it's going to be fun.
My lips are swelling up.
Oh, sorry, baby. All right, you got to suffer for your art, you see. Oh, dear.
Suffer for your art.
Anyway, this one, I love this one. This was an Expo release. This one's another one from Twin Peak Primitives. Brendan will have to edit that out. That wasn't very good.
No, leave that.
This is called Witch's Craft Room. And this is just super cool. I love this so much. That is such a cool design. Like, just the apothecary cabinet is just... And look at the little mouse. And there's just so much to see on that. It's fabulous. This is a fun little one. This one is... As I said, these are nearly all downloadable ones. Oh, that one is probably one you'd like. This one's called Witch's Bathroom by Stitchy Princess. It's a bright little fun one. I tend to be a little bit more gothic, black, and scary Halloween, but that's a cute one. This one's Baba Yaga, the Flying Witch by Stitchy Princess as well. Again, it's a kind of a cool version of Baba Yaga. I think you've got a scary Baba Yaga to stitch, haven't you, Brendan?
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
From Witchy Stitcher, I think.
From Witchy Stitcher, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think it was Witchy Stitcher. This one is Kathy Barrett. This is called Jack's Urn. Love this one as well. Oh, I love all of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have grabbed them all. This one is Twin Peak Primitives again. This one's called Black Halloween Series. These are great little ones to stitch up as gifts. I'm going to try. I say it every year, I know, but I'm going to try to start stitching all the gifts like my auntie does. She starts collecting Christmas presents in January. I want to start trying to get all the Halloween stitching done early in the year and just put them aside so it's not like the craziness of the last few weeks. This one's an older chart, but I love it. I'm just going to get it out because the plastic's a little bit cloudy. This one's called, oh no, I'm going to put that aside because that's actually a Christmas design. It had a crow on it, so I thought it was Halloween. See, I need my glasses, baby.
Not Santa yet.
No,
It's got a Christmas tree on it.
Not Santa. I know. I told you, I can't see for looking. I'll just quickly go through these other ones.
I don't have glasses on and I can see it's got a Christmas tree on it.
Oh dear, it's been it's Halloween. Crazy things are happening. Okay, this one's Stacey Nash Primitives. This was Expo. Boo to you, pin keep.
You need to move over a bit till you're hogging the camera.
Oh. Sorry about that, sweetheart.
Pushing me out of the frame.
This one.
But I'm the most attractive of the two of us and you're pushing me out.
Oh my gosh, these lights are dissolving your makeup. This one's Not Forgotten Farm, The Witches Inn. I love this one, but that is some heavy stitching in there. I love the end result, but that one's going to take a lot of stitching. You want to stitch that one for me, sweetie?
No.
Ah.
There's a lot of swearing in that one.
Okay. Right, this one's... Oh, I've already shown that one. This one is Stacey Nash Primitives.
Have you got 2 copies of it?
Yeah, it must be from the shop.
Wow.
Stacey Nash
You've
Primitives.
got that much stuff. You actually buy 2 of things.
If the broom fits, ride it. Love that one. That one I actually picked up from the States when we were over there. I think some of these, I'm not even sure if that one's not discontinued. I think I found that in a bargain bin. It's fabulous. This is a new one. This is part of the Time for All Seasons series. This is number 10. This is October 31st by Cottage Garden Samplings. He's gorgeous. I was hoping there'd be a crow or something for the Halloween. This is the second one from the one I showed you earlier. This one's Halloween Sampler 2 by Cottage Garden Samplings. That's the one I'm going to stitch on Tornado. And I love those. This is gorgeous. This is Jenny Bean's Halloween Sampler by Shakespeare's Peddler. Oh, I hope this one's not too glary. It's a bit shiny, the packaging. I'm going as quick as I can. This one was a lovely, cute little release by Scissortail Designs at Expo. This is called Purple Pumpkin Patch, and it's got little purple jack-o'-lanterns. This one was very popular. Okay, just flying through these. This one's, actual fact, I'm almost finished stitching this one.
You haven't made a dent in the pile.
I have.
You haven't?
I'm getting there. All the big ones are there. This one's called A Witch's Night Out. I've almost finished stitching this one. Didn't quite make it in time. But again, I might stitch on this a little bit later today with everyone. This is Witch's Night Out by With Thy Needle and Thread. I don't know why I didn't finish that one. I've literally got a couple of things to go. So why I didn't finish that last year, I have no idea. These two cute ones I just love. These are by Scattered Seed Samplers. And one is Miss Isabel Black and Sir William Black. These are super, super cute. And of course you have to have the two of them. So I love those. These are a few more by oh no, that's not the one. Witch's Night Out isn't the one I've almost finished. It's one for the crows that I've almost finished. Sorry, I've just got, all I've got to finish on that is half the basket and the flowers. So as I said, I don't know why I haven't finished it. Hopefully I'll finish that one later on today. This one is Bittersweet and Broomsticks, all by Brenda Gervais, With Thy Needle and Thread. And love this one too. This is called October 31st. So there's a whole series of these witches and I love all of them. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Avalanche.
Avalanche. This was a cute one I picked up in the States when we were there after market last year. This one's called Happy Halloween by The Little Stitcher. That's a cute little one. You could stitch individual little ornaments out of that, or you could just stitch it all in one go. I'm getting through there, sweetie. Those ones I showed last week, so I don't need to show those straight away. This one is Tiny Modernist. Oops-a-daisy. Oh, I said oops-a-daisy. Brennan said I said oops-a-daisy in the entire last video.
You said it about 6 times so far.
I don't even know I'm saying it.
Stupid
This
phrase.
is When Witches Go Riding by Tiny Modernist. This was the 4-part one I told you about last week, last video, and it's now available as one complete chart. So I was waiting until part 4 came out. Along with the Crypt Club, which I also showed last video. So I won't get that one. They're gorgeous. I'm doing the Village of Hawk Run Hollow for my 25/7. It's where you stitch either 25 stitches or 25 minutes every day. So when that's done, I'm going to start Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. I love them all. I want to eventually stitch all the Hawk Run Hollows. Bren's doing the Shores of Hawk Run Hollow. Oh, you're going to claim that one too?
No, I'm just having a look.
Oh, okay. I thought he's going to claim that one as well. It's gorgeous though, isn't it? That's their most recent Hawk Run Hollow, I think. This one's Miss Mary Mac. Been wanting to do this for like forever. When did this come out? 2003, so literally forever, because I've had this chart that long. In actual fact, I've got the actual original chart in the other room. It was originally on cardstock. That's how long I've had it, but this is the reprint of it. It's never been out of print, but Laurie, when she must have, Laurie must have decided it was easier to print them in this format. So that was 2003, and I just love it so much. And again, I have no clue why I have not stitched that before now. Okay, Jardin Privé, Halloween, I'm stitching. Is the name of the chart. That's a cute one. Okay, I'm going through these quite quickly. This is Bobbing for Pumpkins with Thy Needle and Thread. Well, you should just go and get a glass of wine or something. I'll still be going when you get back. That's Bobbing for Pumpkins. This one's Pineberry Lane, Fancy Blacket and the Butter Churn Hanging Sampler Pin Keep. That plastic's a bit muddy. That's a cute one. I love all these fancy blacket ones. Love those. Pineberry Lane. Pineberry Lane, October 31st. You can tell I have a tendency for similar designers. Whenever they release, whenever Pineberry Lane releases a Halloween, anything Halloween, I grab it straight away. This one was, from a long time ago. What year would this have been? Can you see a date on there anyway?
I was glad to shop when this came out.
We still had our physical shop
But
when
I
this one
think
came
we
out.
were
Yeah.
in the first shop in Katoomba.
The very first shop in Katoomba, yeah. This one was part of the Red Hat Stitcher charts that Just Nan brought up, but this was the Halloween one. She did a whole lot for the Red Hat Stitchers, and this one was Girls' Night Out, and it has the little charm in there as well. The little red and purple hat. It's something to do with...
So that's got to be 20 years ago, that one.
It'd have to be, I'd say, yeah. Okay, this one is by the Little Stitcher as well. This is called The Crow and the Moon. And Ghoul Tidings by Plum Street Samplers. I don't think that one will take very long to stitch either.
You've got 700 charts here that won't take you
Got to
very
live
long
to 100. Yeah, but I'm going to stitch Halloween all year next year. A lot of people are like, no, you know, stitch everything from stash next year and what all these different plans people have got for 2022. I predominantly want to stitch Halloween. I've got to stitch our like our models and a few other things outside of it, but I could be over it. But that's doubtful. This is gorgeous. This was re-released. I think it was re-released anyway. A re-released book by Blackbird Designs called Tis Halloween, and it's all the little tiny stockings. Speaking of those, somebody stitched for me. In fact, I think this might... Oh, it's actually the one on the cover. This was stitched... I don't even know that you can see it. It's over one. That's how little it is. It's just divine, and it's over one.
Put the paper behind it.
Look how little that is. It's just beautifully finished. That was in a gift exchange from a couple of years ago, and it was just beautiful. And I don't remember who actually stitched for me, but it's just so gorgeous, and I love that so much. We're getting there now. There's another chart by Not Forgotten Farm called Gordon Squashbottom, the Reverend Gordon Squashbottom, which I have. This one came out not too long ago, and it's called Prunella Squashbottom. So that's Gordon Squashbottom's wife. Yeah, love that one. Okay, I'll just get a few more, and I don't want to bore everybody to death. So this one is by Artful Offerings, and it's called Haunted Manor House. That would look really good on our Duxbury linen. This one's a cute one. It's by La-Di-Da. Nice quick stitch. This one's fairly recent too. I think it's called A Pocket for Potions. Love that. This one's by Keslands. I think this was from the expo in March. This one's called A Haunting We Will Go. It's good when they're just the one colour and you can just stitch the outline and then just fill it in. Plum Street Samplers. This one's called Harvest Keeper. And I'll just do two more. This one, another one by La-Di-Da that I absolutely love. This one's called Witch. Another gorgeous black, grungy one. And last one, Hello Day In by Brenda Gervais, by With Thy Needle and Thread. And I'm not going to keep going with the rest of them because there's just too many. And that can be for another year. So yeah. So I hope I haven't bored you, but a few people have been asking me about my Halloween stash, and that's probably about half of it, to be honest. I've been collecting for 20 years. We've had a shop, so I've been collecting them for many, many years. And the thing is, Halloween hasn't really been a big thing in Australia. What, really, probably the last 5 years, you think, Brent?
Yeah, I'm hating to see what your Christmas stash looks like.
No, that's okay. Halloween's all over the Christmas stuff, so.
Wow.
But yeah, so it's only really become a thing in the last 5 years. We've had about 5 or 6 years. It's becoming really big here now, which we're just thrilled about. But ever since I was a kid, I always wanted it to be Halloween. You grow up watching things like when you're really little, like Happy Days and all those sort of shows, and they're always showing Halloween and trick-or-treaters. And as a kid, I always wanted it to be Halloween here, so I'm just like a bit of an overgrown kid when it comes to Halloween now, so I'm making up for lost time in my defence. Okay, so what have we bought this week, Brendan?
Well, I didn't actually buy this, I stole this.
Yep.
You bought it, but unfortunately I beat you to the post office.
I've lost it today, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually not today or whatever, I've lost track of days. Friday this came.
Yeah, so it's the Mary Ann Alfred sampler. So it was a kit Karen got. It's got a little thread keep as well.
Oh, I love the thread drop.
My fingers are over the thread drop. So it's a full kit with pretty colours.
It is beautiful. It was an exclusive for Shepherd's Needle. Was it Shepherd's Needle? Yes.
Yeah,
for there's I think we've talked about it before.
It's by Needlework Press.
By Needlework Press, sorry, for Shepherd's Needle, but it's for the Homespun Needlework group. We'll put the link below. I always get the name of the group wrong, but it's run by Julie Casave. I think that's how Julie pronounces her last name. I'm not sure, but there's a shop joins up with a designer and does an exclusive for the group, and it's only available for at least 12 months, I think, through the group. So that was the last one, which was by Needlework Press, and you loved it. I knew you would.
Yeah.
But
by the way, I am a member of the group as well, so I'm.
Oh yes, sorry, Brendan is a member of the group, because you have to be a member of the group to actually purchase the kits.
I just got Karen's intercepted her mail and kept it.
I knew he'd love that one. That's why I wanted to make sure we got that one. And yeah.
But I haven't actually bought any charts in the last 2 weeks, but I bought some books. So, given the lack of Bigfoot anywhere else, I bought a Bigfoot book. It was recommended to us. So it's all about the search for Bigfoot and the truth. And
that's a very cool book.
Yeah, as part of the outings that Karen and I have been doing, we went into the city and we went to Dymocks, which is one of the biggest bookstores in Australia.
Yeah, I love it in there. I could spend the whole day. We almost did.
We haven't been there now for almost 2 years. I think it's been since we've been there. So we went a bit crazy and we bought a few books. But one of the books I bought
it sounds beyond creepy.
It was a scary one. So we bought this in celebration of Halloween. It sounds pretty scary. It's got ghost babies and
I said you don't want to be reading that before bed.
Haunted dolls and spirit voices. So it's a it's going to be a bit scary, that one.
Yeah. And I'm actually, I didn't get this the other day. I had already bought this, but I did some more damage on some other books. But in keeping with Halloween, I'm actually reading The Empire of the Vampire. Brent and I are big readers. So, lovely. Look how thick that thing is. Look, I've got my Kindle, and Brendan reads 10 times faster than I do. For every one book I read, he's read probably 10. And you tend to read more on your Kindle. I do like my Kindle, but I tend to use that more when we're traveling. I still love a book in my hand. So, but this is a big book in my hand. But yeah, so that is really, really good. So far, I'm loving that, so I can recommend that. Yeah, so what else do we have? Oh yes, Brendan bought me this as well, which is it's box 2 or box 1? Box 1 of the Sulky threads. I wanted a black with a good coverage, so Brendan bought me a whole stack of blacks and also the box 1 just to see how I like stitching with them, and I love stitching with them, so you bought me now box 2.
Yeah, so
box 2's on its way. So yeah, looking forward to that arriving. Love those.
Plus we bought a few of the empty boxes as well.
Yeah, the empty boxes great.
Averissoir.
Because the 103 Averissoir silk spools will also go in them. So yeah, we're looking forward to getting those all. Actually, Brendan has a just boxes and boxes full of silks and stuff from his what's it called, the
Cabinet of Curiosities.
Cabinet of Curiosities and some of the other ones he's done through Thistle Threads.
Yeah, but I'm too afraid to get those out because then you'll see how much I've actually got.
I was going to say, he doesn't want to talk about my Halloween stash, let me tell you, because what is in those cabinets in there is enough for a house mortgage. But they're fabulous. But the good thing is about these boxes, I think he can get everything out of all that and get them organised a bit better, so you know where you're at with all that too. So that'll be good. Now, just arrived Friday, so I'm so excited, is the new Book of Days by Needlework Press. So we'll be posting those out on Monday to everyone who's pre-ordered them. I think this is their best cover so far. Cannot wait. Got my stickers all lined up for next year. Trying to improve my handwriting so it doesn't look so abysmal in such a beautiful book. My handwriting's atrocious. Now, the other thing I got during the week, my friend Jo from Essential Wisdom. Jo is basically Mother Earth incarnate. She does everything. Beauty products, soaps, candles, everything completely natural. And she has just started doing her boxes that you can order. This is just divine, and I'm just it literally just arrived yesterday, so I kind of wanted to wait and have a look when we're doing our video. And it
smells amazing.
It smells amazing. Everything's natural. We'll put the link below. Jo, I'm pretty sure she ships worldwide. She certainly ships all over Australia and New Zealand. It's Essential Wisdom, and it's Jo Wilson. Jo's been doing this for many years. She grows a lot of her own herbs and stuff and dries them and puts them in her product. It's just, and Jo's very anti anything damaging the earth, anything toxic. It's got to be all natural. She won't use it. So we've got, what have we got? Essential Wisdom Citrus Hand Cream. That smells divine. Oh, that smells nice. Look at that. I love anything citrusy. We have a face mousse. Oh, face mousse cleanser. That smells divine as well. Everything's beautiful. I think, honestly, if Jo could put something in some sort of biodegradable packaging, like a face cream, she would do it. But unfortunately, that's obviously not going to last. Oh, this is nice. This is called Goddess. That sounds very witchy and Halloween. Oh, that smells like sandalwood or something. I'm not sure. That looks like it's probably a lovely face spritzer. I won't do that at the moment because my face will fall off. I think it smells like sandalwood or bergamot or something. Mandarin. Oh, it's beautiful. It smells like probably a mixture of all those things. I don't know.
All the different smells.
Jo will have all the ingredients on there, but I can't see that. Oh, and she knows how much I adore bath salts. This is going to smell beautiful. Anyone who doesn't use these, I'm a big bath person, so is Brendan. That's gorgeous. That's a rose bath salt. And it's beautiful. You just put a bit of that in your bath and your skin smells like it for a day. It's beautiful. And we've got, this is called Zinger. What's now? This has got chamomile, mint, orange peel, ginger and cinnamon. I think this is something to put in a bowl. So it's got, oh yeah, that smells divine as well. That'll smell nice. Oh no, it's not something, I beg your pardon. This is for Brendan, this bit. That's a tea. Is that a tea? Jo knows how much Brendan loves tea. Yeah, it is. It's tea.
Looks like it.
Yeah, because there's a cup on there. Sorry, Jo. I don't drink tea or coffee, so you can tell.
Calamine.
Yeah.
Chamomile,
mint, orange peel, ginger, and cinnamon. Brendan can't see a thing.
I'll be able to read it if I hold it far enough away.
So that, Brendan will try that tomorrow, Jo. He'll love that one. Okay, and it's a beautiful soy candle. Gorgeous, gorgeous, all natural. This looks like this is a beautiful lip balm. We need those at the moment. The wind has been blowing like a cyclone Tracy here the last few days. Yesterday I thought our whole house was going to blow away. And two beautiful handmade soaps. Oh, that smells nice. And that one smells beautiful as well. So I'm not sure if these are monthly boxes or seasonal boxes, but if you go onto Jo's website, essentialwisdom.com.au. Brendan did her website, so he should know what the website is. And ask Jo about her beautiful boxes. Cannot recommend them highly enough. Her product is just beautiful. It just is beautiful. Whoops. I'm going to say whoops, a daisy. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else we have to show. I think that might almost be it. Yep. Oh, no, hang on. We've got some Stitchy Kindness as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one. I beg your pardon. There is one that I do want. This was another purchase I made during the week. Michelle from Mama Loves You GB. Hi, Michelle. She has released a chart, which is very, very exciting. And I think this is for the We'll All Stitch Black in November. This is a downloadable chart. It's Nessie Mitchell 1929. Congratulations, Michelle. Well done on your release. Very exciting, and I love that so much. So that was perfect for anyone doing the Stitch Black in November. And you've got a lovely gift. I'll just get our floss drops here that we've been sent as well.
So a friend, Dot, who's part of an embroiderers guild down in Melbourne, she sent me a little present.
What a gorgeous surprise that was.
Yeah, so everyone's been making fun of me because I keep ants.
They're not making fun of you, baby. They're just curious as to why you keep ants.
Yes. Well, I keep ants. And it's a needlework with some little bead ants on it, which is really gorgeous.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That was so kind, Dot. Bren was just blown away. And I know you said in the note you've taken out the original frame and I can finish it into something for him. We'll either get that framed again or I'll make it into a little flat fold or something for him. It's quite long and he can set it on his desk, but he just loves it so much. And it was very, very kind. Very, very unexpected.
Was I holding it upside down?
You may have been holding it upside down, baby. I don't know. I don't know. Which way are we holding it?
I don't know.
That's the way it should be.
That's the way it should be.
Although ants go up and down, I don't think it really...
Yeah, well, it might have been that way. I don't know.
It's one way or the other. We had a lovely day, as Brendan said. We had a lovely day down in Sydney. It's been a long time since we've been to town. It was a bit of a double-edged sword because we drove down because we didn't really want to get on. We're not really ready for public transport on a train just yet with all the. But anyway, it was a double-edged sword, wasn't it? Because we don't particularly care for crowds, and the city was very, very quiet. So it was lovely. We got to see parts of Sydney we don't usually get to see, and without a lot of crowds being around. But it was sad too because the businesses are really struggling. So, if anyone's in Sydney, get into town, have a look around. The businesses all need you in there. And
go to the restaurants.
Go to the restaurants. They're fabulous. And, you're not queuing up. There's not the crowd, so you don't have to worry about, being near other people. But on the way home, we called in and Bren bought a brand new ant. Now, a lot of people have been asking, can we put a video in of Brendan's ants? You're going to do that on the next video, aren't you? We thought we'll just keep this one Halloween-y. He will put a video of those, including the really big one. The one you got the other day was a striped sugar ant. A banded sugar ant. And she's fairly big. Yeah. She's about half an inch.
Not as big as the dinosaur ant.
Not as big as that big thing. But, so we will do that in the next video. Also, while I remember, because I've got a memory like a sieve these days, somebody asked me, or a few people asked me, could I do a demonstration of those floss winders from R&R Woodworks in Kentucky? I'll do that in the next video as well, I promise. What have you just finished designing, Brett?
Yeah, so I've been madly working away the last couple of days on pulling out a design. We found online a week or so ago some really old pattern design books. I think they were from the
16th century.
16th century or 1600s?
Oh, 1600s.
Or 1500s, I don't know.
I get them all mixed up.
They're really, really old. And we're flicking through them and there was some really great motifs in there with pomegranates and sparrows. So I've pulled those out into a sampler.
Sampler you designed yourself, but we've just taken some of the motifs.
Yeah, so
this is for the Black November.
So I've used those as the inspiration for a new sampler, a new alphabet sampler, with pomegranates and sparrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have that as a PDF.
Exclusively for Fox and Rabbit. That one's just Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery suggested everybody stitch black in November. So, and there's a few designers that have been releasing some black samplers. This is kind of black and grey.
Yeah.
So this is our contribution. So that'll just be an exclusive one as a PDF on Fox and Rabbit. There'll be a link down below if you're interested in stitching that one with us.
Yeah, so I haven't stitched it yet. I only finished it about 2 hours ago.
Yep.
Finished the design, so it's just a mock-up.
Yeah.
But we'll probably stitch that over the next couple of weeks.
And show you that coming to life. But as I said, it's available now. So yeah. And we as many of you know, we've been swapping our floss cards, our floss drop cards. And we're getting everything sent to a friend in the States and then getting a DHL pickup every couple of weeks because the mail still hasn't resumed to Australia. I think international travel opens up on Monday. Yeah, tomorrow. So we're hoping that the mail gets back to normal, but in the meantime, we're having things sent to this friend in the States, and one shipment just arrived. So if you have sent something and I don't have it here, it could just be that it's in the next lot. I know that she's been getting them daily. We were waiting till our Fox and Rabbit cards arrived, but they're all on their way to everybody now too. So they should be there soon. So, but we'll show some of these. Do you want to grab a couple as well, Brent?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one. This one's from Lynn Mosley. This is one of my favourites. This is such a gorgeous. Now, Lynn is in Yorkshire, England, and so that is Lynn's one. Look at that peacock cat. How cool is that? So Lynn, they arrived. That one actually didn't come from the States. Obviously, that one came in the mail from Britain, so that got here safe and sound. Thank you, Lynn. Brendan's not going to be able to read these. So this one's by Rebecca Brigham. Oh, that's gorgeous. These have literally just arrived yesterday, so we haven't had a big chance to look at these yet. We've been getting mail and stuff arriving on Saturday and stuff. It's been very odd. I think Australia Post is running so behind this day to deliver on the weekends. And this one, oh wow, look at that one. This one's, now I'm not going to be able to pronounce this. This is Melinda Thomas, and it's I'm going to botch this up. Lagniappe Designs. It's just beautiful. She's on Etsy, Lagniappe Cross Stitch. I'll just put that up there as well. And that's her floss drop. And that's Melinda Thomas. Oh, that's so beautiful. We need to get these organised, Brendan.
So this one's from Monica. Looks like it's part of a gorgeous sampler.
Oh, everyone's handwriting is so beautiful. Your handwriting's good too. I've got to start working. I want to do one of those handwriting. Oh, look at that, beautiful.
You write like a doctor.
Oh, mine's terrible. Oh, I haven't even read that. I have to read that. So that looks a beautiful, beautiful card. Like I said, I just grabbed these and I'll have a good look at them later on. This one is from Cheryl Thompson. Oh, wow. Look at these. She's got two in here. These are beautiful. Oh, look at those. How beautiful is that? So they're hers. Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at my face in the camera. My goodness me. Sorry, that's upside down. Beautiful, beautiful. And the card is just gorgeous. Thank you so much, Cheryl. That card is gorgeous. I have a box full of cards, so I always keep everything nice that people send me. So
make sure you keep them all together.
I'm keeping them all together so we can make sure that we haven't missed sending anybody's too, because I'm not sure if some people may have just sent them without actually telling us they were sending them. I don't think so. I think we've pretty much covered everybody who's told us, but just bear in mind the mail is taking a little while, so if you haven't received yours in the next probably 3 weeks or so, please let us know and we'll send you more. Yes, I've got another one here. Oh, another pretty card. Oh, that's cool. Hey, good looking. This one is from...
That's for me.
Colleen Jewett. Colleen, that is really good. A beautiful card. That is very cool. Yeah, you're definitely going to want those. Colleen, and there's Colleen's. see that. I don't know if you can see.
She probably doesn't want her email address going out.
Well, everyone can contact her to say they want the cards. I think that's the idea anyway. Sorry about that. Ugh. Okay, so thank you very, very much for those. And also to one other lot of stitchy kindness from Erin Bartholomew. I got one of my unicorns. Very, very kind. Yay! And that's Historic Stitches, John Foster, 1885 sampler. How fabulous is that house? So that is very, very much appreciated. Thank you so much, Erin. I think she had 2 attempts to get that. I think she had the wrong address. From memory, the first time, luckily it was returned, and then it arrived to our friend in the States safe and sound. So thank you very much. It was a bit of a worry because it was all opened. So it was like, oh my goodness. I'm just so glad it arrived safely. Because when something's out of print, you just hope that, it'll arrive safely to you.
So the mailman wanted it.
Yeah, I think so. And my last little purchase, I just remembered too, Marty from Carriage House Samplings was selling off some models. So very, very reasonably. And for once I managed to get in time. Usually those type of things are always sold out by the time I wake up of a day or whatever. But this one is SM1841 from Carriage House Samplings, and that's the original model. So that'll be going up on our wall this week. Oh, I just love it. It was just so reasonable, and it's beautiful, isn't it? It's very us.
I can pretend I stitched it.
You can pretend you stitched that?
Yeah.
We'll just say. The chart, I'm sure the chart's still available, so that is possible. So we do Halloween swaps with a lot of friends, and we've shown you some over the last couple of weeks, but 2 arrived this week on our doorstep. The first one is from our friend Linda Mapson, which is beautiful little pin keep. Ironically enough, I happen to have stitched the same one for her, so that's actually quite funny. When I opened it up, I thought, oh no, it's the same one I stitched for her. The difference is Linda actually made the Halloween in orange writing, and she put this beautiful fabric on the back, whereas I stitched the front and Brendan stitched the little witch's feet on the back. That was a little freebie. I can't remember who that one was by, but thank you, Linda. And there's also chocolates and all sorts of...
Well, there was chocolates.
Yeah, I mean, there was, yes, Brendan's made the most of those. And our friend Naomi, Stitching Squirrel, she's actually, what's her Facebook group? It's the Stitches Club? Yeah, so we'll put a link for that below. Naomi stitched this one for me and this beautiful little beaded one for Brendan. And look at that beautiful fabric on the back. I love that. So I know that's by Blackbird Designs. I can only assume that that's a Mill Hill kit.
Not sure.
But it's gorgeous and Bren loves it. And it's paisley and orange and fabulous. We also had some very cute little cutout, little trick and treat and all these fabulous little wooden things. And also some floss bling, but that's already over there being used, and I didn't think to grab those because I love floss drop rings. I love those blingy floss drop rings. So thank you so much, Naomi. We love those as well. So thank you. And I think that's all of our stitching Halloween gifts out and received now. So all in time for Halloween. So thank you very much. Yeah, so I think that's about everything from us. It's been a bit of a disjointed all over the place kind of one today because, as I said, it's Halloween. We're kind of keeping in mind that we've got to start this Zoom meeting and get this video uploaded. So it'll be loaded on Halloween Day. So yeah. So I think that's about it for us.
A bit more of my face just fell off.
Oh, Brendan's face is. We've got to go and do some repair jobs on Brendan's face so we can. We weren't actually, we were originally going to take the makeup off and just sit and sew, but apparently everyone's expecting us to be dressed up because we mentioned that we would have costumes on for the video. So it looks like I'm going to have to do a bit of a repair job on Bren and get everything here cleared up and then start stitching with everyone. Thank you so much for everyone who's going to be joining us. As I said, it's weird because it hasn't happened yet, but it will have by the time this airs. So,
and sorry to everyone who missed that on the place.
Yeah, we were really surprised by that. So we'll run that a little bit better. And also, too, we weren't sure how... we can get 200 in a room, but obviously that's not fair to everybody. So we're going to run it with the number that we've got and see how it goes. And as I said, if it's all good, we'll do it every month. Yeah, but Brent will have a different way of doing. He's going to do like a ticketing thing or something. Nothing, it doesn't cost anything, but just a ticketing thing, so we know when the room is basically full without anyone getting disappointed. So, and I just remembered we haven't done the draw for the what do we have the draw for? Oh my goodness, I've completely blanked on what our draw was.
It was good, whatever it was.
I've completely blanked.
Oh, the draw at the end. And
hang on, I was going to think.
We'll look it up and we'll put
what was the draw for, Brendan? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to just give me a second. I've got to remember. It's crazy. Oh my goodness. I've told you, my head is like a sieve at the moment. It's Halloween. All these spooky, weird things happening today. Okay.
Are you gonna watch our old video?
I'm just going to see what the comments were, because people had comments, and I'll know as soon as I see the comments.
Was it shirts?
Oh my gosh, it was our shirts. That's right. Oh my god. It's just going to be one of those days. Yes, so our shirts.
Watch the whole YouTube video then to see
no,
what
I wouldn't put anyone through that. I wouldn't put through myself. That was like an hour and a half. This is probably going to be well over an hour too by the time. I hope I didn't bore everybody with that pattern parade, but a few people had asked. So
yep.
Yeah. So
if you're the winner of the shirts, we'll have your name at the end.
Yep.
If you give us drop us an email with your size, and we'll organise to get the shirts out.
We'll get those printed. Now the thing is too. One thing with our giveaways is sometimes we aren't being contacted by the winner. So we're just trying to work out a better way of doing that too. I think what we'll do is, I think you're still waiting on one of the cottage garden packs. So we will give the person who hasn't contacted us to our next video. If she hasn't contacted us by then, we will redraw that cottage garden pack. The other one has contacted us, and we've set that name to Cottage Garden Threads to get that out. And most of the things we've actually given away, but we will give it until the next video. If that person hasn't contacted us, we will do a redraw. A few people have Google forms that they have filled out, and I think that might be, we're not going to do that?
No, it's a privacy problem.
Oh, okay. I don't know, but but we will have to do redraws, because we don't want people missing out. And we also don't want sort of, in 3 or 4 months' time, somebody who did win back then contacting us, because we'll if you haven't contacted us in the 2-week period or by our next video, we'll just automatically do a redraw. So if we haven't heard about that second pack by 2 weeks' time from today, we'll do a redraw for the cottage garden pack. But yeah, so congratulations to the t-shirt winners. We are going to be doing some merchandising. I keep remembering all the questions. I have answered everybody's questions this last video, so I've been very good. Yes, we are going to be getting the t-shirts printed. We are going to be looking at some merchandising for our new Fox and Rabbit logo from Lockerbie Designs. And we are going to be making a cross stitch out of it, which I'm hoping to have released at Nashville Market, which we are pretty certain we're going to now be able to attend. Yep. So that was good news. So it'll be weird getting on a plane again. It's still 4 months away, so we won't be on a plane until then, but it will have been 2 years since we've been on a plane, so that's going to be very, very surreal. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I think a few people are a little bit trepidatious about market, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we just desperately want to catch up with people that we haven't seen for a long time and get our new releases out.
Big hunk of my face just fell off.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to go and do a repair job on him now. So anyway, until 2 weeks' time, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
And stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Done. Now I can take this off. Oh.
Big bit of my face fell off.
Oh, Baba Chick, we can't have you falling to bits next week.
That was recording, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh,